And we're live.
Oh yeah.
What's going on? And now we're live on the Instagram. We live
Same.
everywhere.
Yep, just got the notification.
Heck yeah. So what's up, baby?
Oh, you know,
How's your week going?
it's going pretty good.
Mine too. Just got some awesome news today.
Oh yeah.
Got some awesome news to tell the internet about everything.
Oh yes. Now I can't see who jumps on, so you're gonna have to tell me as people jump on.
What?
I can only see chats. I can't see who jumps on.
Oh. Well, we got Caden on. We got uh Uncle Kevin on. We got Mama on the Instagram.
Sweet.
Two people over on the Facebook. It don't tell me who it is, but
Yeah.
somebody's there.
One of them's probably dead,
Probably so.
unless he's getting on Instagram here in a minute.
Yeah. So what's going on, guys?
How was everybody's weekend? It was a nice weekend.
Very good weekend.
Mhm.
Finally found my Model A sedan that I was looking for. So super excited to get started on that.
Oh yes.
Fortunately, unfortunately, it'll be a little while before we get to start on it because one, I gotta make room. What's going on, Jose?
What's up?
We're just hanging out.
Living the dream.
So we went down and picked it up on Friday evening. It will do exactly what we're trying to do with it. I won't be using much of it, but uh, we're gonna see if we can't get it running, drive it around like this till I free up some space to start doing the build. So currently not getting spark. So what's going on, Papa?
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Jose. We appreciate it. He says nice. That's so cool.
Oh.
But so
Huh.
we got that figured out, and then once we get that figured out, we got to do some exhaust gaskets on the 54,
Yep.
so we know it'll make the cruise. And then after that, um, once we get that done tomorrow, I'll start back on the A, trying to get it running. Because if it's running, I'm taking it to the cruise. Welcome, Aunt Leanne.
Or is it Uncle Kevin?
No,
No.
Leanne's on Facebook. Kevin's on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, welcome both of you.
So yeah. Um so if I can make it in the A, somebody else will have to lead that parade because I'll just do the best I can. So
Just chugging along.
what's going on, Travis? Madman Meehan.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank y'all again for last week's episode. If y'all haven't tuned into that episode, go back and check it out.
Yeah, that was our 30th episode.
Yeah. Ken's on here. What's going on?
What's up, Ken?
So got a couple little projects to get done, but just a reminder, this weekend is the cruise, Sunday. Meeting at Napa in Bushnell around 10:30, and then sometime near 11 we'll cruise out to Crackle Barrel and Ridge Manor, Brooksville, right there by 75. Same stuff, different day. Ain't that the truth?
But at least we're feeling a little better this week.
Yes, definitely. I apologize for last week's episode or last week's live. Uh, I overdid it. I tried to fit 10 pounds in a 5-pound sack, and it didn't work out for me.
But this week has turned around for the better.
Yes, yes. Don't use anyone out there with classic cars. Don't use State Farm for your classic car insurance. Um, since we got the Model A, we decided to check into other insurance because I thought State Farm was uh, severely overcharging us, and I was correct.
Yeah.
So a year with Haggerty
Mhm.
is the same price. Okay, so
Okie dokie.
uh,
Anyway,
Facebook, ignore that comment. I guess I don't know.
yeah,
Um, don't know who that is. Um,
Haggerty.
so the quote from Haggerty for our year insurance was what we were paying a month for State Farm. So
When your
for
state
2 cars
yeah,
instead of 1.
when your State Farm agent recommends you go with someone else.
Yes.
But I mean, he at least he was honest. He did when I called to cancel the 54 on that. He did apologize because they're not equipped to handle these kinds of vehicles.
Yeah.
But it worked out in the long run.
Really, really excited about the cruise. Handed out a bunch of flyers
Mhm.
at the local car show that we had um, in Bushnell, and a bunch of people had good responses, said they'll be there. So hopefully it'll
Great.
be. Hopefully I got to call Cracker Barrel and be like, "Hey, I'm bringing people." I'd like to get that to where I'm actually calling the restaurant the day ahead of time and saying, "Hey," or a couple days ahead of time and saying, "Hey, you're gonna have a couple people."
Yeah.
You know,
And we gotta find the sweet spot too. Just like changing the time on the live,
yeah.
you know. We gotta find what place is gonna stick the best or just keep changing it up.
It's just getting out and driving your car.
Yep.
Get out and enjoy the good company.
Just meet us at Napa and we'll figure it out from there.
We'll always have a planned destination, but it might, like I said, it might, or like Ashley said, it might change every month, or it might, stick
Mhm.
once we find the place. Um, right now it's easy because it's not huge. So parking really isn't that big of a deal, but
Yep.
hopefully we'll make it huge, and then
Mhm.
we'll have to plan it out a little better. So, what everybody else do this weekend?
Yeah, we had some great weather, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
It was decent.
Yeah. At least I got some things done. We tinkered. We even tinkered today. Yard work.
And did yard work.
We did that last weekend?
Yeah. The joys of being a homeowner.
Yeah. I understand why people hire people to cut their lawn. It'd give us more time to work on the cars.
Can't be like that.
I know.
It says no kidding.
But we do have that nice riding thing,
Yes.
so it gets done very quickly.
They come in handy this weekend because there was some ghetto rigging that we should have filmed.
Oh goodness, that would have been funny.
I had Ashley sitting on the deck or on the foot stand of the mower.
But less money for
Yeah.
us. That is true.
With her legs straight out, pushing on the front bumper of the 29 to try to get it in the carport. It rolls really good, just not uphill and over the hump of the concrete. So
Yep. Hey, it worked out. And I didn't complain about my knee till the next day.
And anybody that also the just an update, the 32 we did go for
Yeah,
I
I just
completely spaced the giant ice cream.
yeah. It took me 3 times to eat that all the way down.
Yeah, me, mom and dad, and Ashley went for a cruise to a local ice cream spot,
Yep.
which we may start just a local little cruising thing. Probably not the ice cream joint.
Mm.
Um, I can't say what my mom said when she walked in the door, but so just an update. If
Mm.
anybody is looking for a good project, um, it's would take some work, but the bones are there. I have all the repair panel or most of the repair panels for the rest in the cab. I have boxing kit for a 32 frame. I will make you a really, really good deal because I need space. You're not too far away. I'll deliver. The ad is on Facebook, but I'll do better. Mention the Hot Rod Hangout podcast. I'll do
Yeah.
better.
Do you have it just posted on Marketplace, or do
I
you have
have it
it
everywhere that I could
everywhere?
post it,
Okay.
even places that I wasn't supposed to, and they kicked it back.
Hey, it's worth a shot
But
just to see. Anybody got plans coming up this weekend?
the cruise.
Well, Saturday.
Everyone on here should their
That is
plan
true.
should be the cruise. Well, I mean, Travis, you're a little far away, and Uncle Kevin and Aunt Leanne, you're a little far too.
They'll
But
be there in spirit.
if you leave now, I mean,
Oh,
I
goodness.
would say the weather's better, but North Carolina's probably about the same as here now.
Oh, goodness. It's
Will
only
come one day. I appreciate that, Travis. And also, uh, that's a badass Cadillac that y'all picked up.
Oh,
We watched the YouTube video.
yeah.
So I
And they gutted the whole back portion.
think they said they were doing. Y'all are using it as like a
A mooch.
a merch, uh, a rolling merch wagon. So that'd be cool.
Hmm. I'm excited to see where they take that.
Yes. So, other
Mm.
than our cruise, we don't currently have anything planned, which is a-okay with me.
Really. Just don't, no cruising for ice cream.
That ice cream was huge.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, I mean, when you go to those places, you say a scoop and it's the size of a grapefruit.
Travis said, "Thanks. It's going to be a ton of work."
Well, it looks like they have like a whole crew, or at least in the video, they had what? They had a few people over
Yeah,
hanging out, helping out.
that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Getting people together, working on stuff.
Yep. Oh, yeah. But, and we're starting to partially peel out some of the lining of the roof.
Yeah. First thing we did was take the hood off.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to get to the motor.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get somebody they did a metal insert. Not very well, but there's a metal insert in the roof. So
That's okay because we were going to cut that out anyway, weren't we?
I was gonna put a metal insert in it.
Oh, okay. So we just got to do better than the
Yeah,
last
I just
guy.
have to fix the metal insert that's in there. Mm. No, I don't know. With as wavy as it is, I might try to redo it. Um, it'll also depend on, once we get seats and get it sitting on the frame, figure out if we have room to chop it. If the seats sit anywhere near where they sit now, there won't be much room because my head's pretty close to the roof now. But
Yeah. But it'll be a
yeah, we'll
play it by
figure it
ear
out.
kind of thing. Yeah. I still think it's going to be,
Oh, it's gonna be badass when it's
yeah.
done.
Well, now we have the right equipment to start with. Where like the truck, it was going to be harder for us to
Yeah,
get what we needed. We got a good starting point now.
I know Zach Parks wants to chop it, but it might not. It might not get chopped because the goal for that truck. I mean, it. I want to be able to drive it. I want to be comfortable in it. Um, I mean, that was the whole reason that I got away from the 32 project was, that 32 it will make somebody a great, 30, 45 minute cruiser.
Mm,
Um, but I want the option to be able to, take off.
right.
Not saying that it'll be an every weekend thing,
Mm.
but
Once in a blue moon, it'd be just cool to say, yeah, I didn't just cruise this, I cross countryed it.
and I don't know if cross country's in the boats, but if there's you know, uh we have a couple people that we have became friends with that, they have aspirations to drive their stuff to shows out of state. And I'd like to, if there's 10, 15 hot rods going somewhere,
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy like, yeah, I'll load mine on a trailer.
I feel like I don't know why, but it would be so cool to do that to Pigeon.
No.
No?
That
That's
car in the mountain, no. 3 carburetors.
that's true. Said it was an idea, not a good idea.
No, we need to stay close to sea levels. Yeah, no, but I have I have a goal that I want to do. I don't want to race sick week, even though I looked at it today and the hot rod ran a 10.2 the winner.
Mhm.
But I'm not building it to go fast, but I want to do sick ward. That is true, Ken. You got a little bit of leeway, but he said actually tuned right, you don't have to.
But you want to do the sec ward?
I want to do the sick ward where you drive between the tracks, watch some good racing, and
That would be cool.
I'm trying
Cause
to beat up my car. But,
well,
I just think it'd be a cool experience. It's 1,000 miles in a week.
yeah. Well, just watching like the 1320 videos, like
Yeah,
from them cruising along with the people, I that would be such a cool
yeah.
road trip. And with it,
And if you're not racing, you don't have to. It's
I was gonna
when you get
say,
tired, you leave. You don't have to. You're not tracing a number.
well, you can get help if something happens.
Well, they can help on the road. You can help on the
Oh,
road. You
okay.
can't help at
I
tracks.
always forget about that part.
Yeah, I mean everybody, and that right there. That's kind of what I would like to get back to with the car community in general
Mm.
is, everybody's busy and on their phones and I'd like to get that's a perfect example of what I'd like to get back to is going out and cruising. I mean, obviously the drag and drive events, there's an S load more cars than just cruising with your buddies,
Right.
but taking your cars out, no matter what they are, whether they're new or old. I mean, even new cars break, but having, 5 or 6 hot rods, cars in general, going out, if someone has a problem, you know, whether it's run for parts or whether it's, another idea of how to get it to the next exit or, the next side road where you're not trying to work on it on the side of the road or whatever. That was uh, what drew me to motorcycles was that fellowship.
Mm.
And cars used to be like that. You know, you see old videos and hear old stories. Talking to the older generation that they all used to do that, and now it's like me and Dad were just talking about it today on the phone. There was a car show in Bushmill, and they had a decent turnout,
Mhm.
but there's a lot more cars around here. They didn't come out.
Yeah.
Why? You know,
And it's not like we have bad weather. I mean, we have our days, but I
right?
mean, that was a beautiful day to go out and I mean, even just to show up, even if you didn't plan on going, because you had didn't you have to like pre-register for that one?
Yeah, I think it was free, but I
Yeah.
think you were supposed to pre-register
Yeah.
before. But still, I mean, even if you didn't go to the show, like
Yeah. Still show up
get
with
your
your
car
stuff.
out,
Yeah. There was a one of those I can never think of the name, the Volkswagen vans, the big ones.
the Volkswagen van.
Yeah. Still learning. One of the Volkswagen vans, they were driving around trying to find a spot. Like, you still showed up
Yeah,
even if you're not in the show, because what do you always say about the parking lot?
you can find the coolest cars in the parking lot
Mhm.
because it's the humble guys that want to talk to you about your car too.
Yep.
But and I really that's what our cruise is all about. If we set something up, um, whether it's a weekly or a month, another monthly thing where it's just uh, I mean, even if it's just starts out as me, you, mom, and dad go to
Mhm.
dinner, on late. Mom gets off late on Friday, so that wouldn't be the day, but you know, second Tuesday, just show up to dinner somewhere and fill a parking lot full of cars. Welcome, Eric. What's going on, man? Rob W68 GT. What's going on, man? But it's just we know the cars are out there, and there was some pretty cool cars at the Bushnell show.
Mhm.
Cars that I had never seen before.
Yeah.
Um, quite a few Jeeps showed up too. I mean,
Yeah.
the Jeep parking lot was fuller than the classic cars. So
And there's not a lick of evidence on our Facebook.
no,
I didn't even go to that
Ashley's
section.
anti Jeep.
They're alright for
I
others.
didn't even walk over there. I
Yeah.
got there just being exhausted. I didn't even walk around. I didn't go
Mm.
really anywhere.
We just
Talked to a
walked.
couple people
Yeah.
that, from high school and high
And
school parents
and neighbors.
and neighbors. Yeah. But, we got to get these cars out. I mean, uh, and hopefully the more times we do this, hopefully people drive by that have cars and they don't have to be, they don't have to be old.
Mhm.
They don't have, doesn't have to be anything special. I mean, if you enjoy your car, get out and enjoy your car. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And if you need a car, I have a 32 for sale. Could make it a roller.
Yeah.
I have a front axle.
Yeah.
You just have to wait on the front end because I'm not ready to take the 29 apart yet. But um, yeah, I mean, get out. Like that's what this is all about, and we're trying to grab people together and people that don't live near us and you can't make it. I know Travis and Ashley down at Okeechobee. They were on last week. They have their little thing, and it's awesome to see. Like they have a show in October. I hope everybody can go to that. Um, Fingers crossed. I'm hoping to have to borrow at least a 2-car trailer. Um, we want to come down and support them. They said they'll come up and support us. Like that's what it's all about. Um, we have started talking about our year.
Mhm.
Um, with the way our year is going to land, it's actually going to be. We're going to do it. We're going to encompass it with the January cruise. Is the way it looks right now. Um, because our year is between New Year's and Christmas. So with everybody traveling for Christmas, it's literally the weekend between.
Mhm.
So most people are going to be celebrating Christmas with their families, and that's what this is all about, is enjoying your family. You got to spend time, you got to make time with your family. Um so we're going to do it January 19th and 20th, which is, or no, I'm sorry, the 18th and the 19th, which is the um if you have most people have that Monday off. Um so you can come out. We'll do a little gathering on Saturday, and then we'll do, hopefully, a very, very big breakfast cruise on Sunday before everybody heads home.
Yep.
So there'll be a chance to, um, we don't know all the details yet. We're still working them out, but we're going to try to do either a no cost or a very, very low cost. Um, we'll have merch.
Mhm.
Um, Anyone that comes, we're gonna invite a bunch of people, and if they come, they're more than welcome to bring merch. We're just gonna find either a parking lot that'll let us have fun, or a venue, or a grass lot, or something, just to get together, enjoy our cars, enjoy the company of car people. Um, and we're gonna do. We're There's going to be awards. There's going to be people's choice. If we have a lot of interest of newer stuff and older stuff, we'll split it into 2 categories: pre 72, people's choice, and 73 and up. Um, and then we'll probably do a podcast, our favorite that I don't own. Um, but just hang out. I'll probably have, hopefully by then, we'll have a soundboard that's a little more travel friendly.
Yep.
Um, it'll be a Pandora music. I'm not, you don't want to hear me sing, but just a respectful gathering.
Mhm.
And the closer it gets, the more we'll try to get some ideas and stuff, because we want to make it where people can come enjoy it. You know, uh, I know some people are further away. That's kind of why I'm mentioning it now. So once we get concrete details, then you can kind of plan it out better. But for right now, just tentatively speaking, it's going to be around the third Sunday of January.
Yep.
So which also
Okay.
means if you buy the 32 truck, you have time to get it done.
So bring it back and show us what you've done with it.
I would love for somebody to build that truck and let me see it when it's done. Um, even if you don't do it the way that I had planned in my head. And that's the cool thing about cars, man. There's 1,000 different ways you can do everything. And at the end of the day, as long as you think it's cool, do it.
Yep.
I know I'm gonna get some hate when I start taking the 29 apart. Um, we were just fortunately the gentleman that I bought that from gave us a good deal that I really couldn't say no to.
Yep.
So yeah, that's one place that we were looking at, Dad. But I got to get with him because I want to kind of explore what we were talking about at the car show too. But what's going on, Scott?
Hello. Welcome.
Scott, I'm hoping to get this 32 sold so I can just have the whenever you bring your car out here, I can just have the transporter swing into Bowling Brothers and pick up my chassis.
Oh goodness.
Building's done right now, Scott. You got your building all the way up and everything. I think I saw pictures of it
Yeah.
done. So, but so anything else went on this weekend, guys?
We got to catch up on some sleep.
Yeah,
Much needed.
yeah, we were still in recovery mode.
Yep. 'Cause it was kind of just like robot all last week.
Yeah.
Just through the motions.
Well, and I got the bug.
Oh, Ken's birthday.
Your birthday's this weekend, Ken? Well, happy 29th birthday. You don't look a day over 29, bud.
Oh, speaking of when Saturday. Well, happy
Awesome.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Ken.
When I called about the Haggerty, the lady asked me, she was like, "What was it like turning 30?" And I'm like, "This is a random question," but then I was like, "No, I'm 29 with a year of experience." And she's like, "I love that."
The big 58.
Oh boy.
That's what's up, man, for finally special electricity after that. Yeah, we're still working on getting electricity. I have all the stuff. Or most of the stuff. I don't have lights.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and from the pictures we saw, they it looks like a nice building from what I remember.
yes. Figures it would be from 20.
Oh goodness gracious.
He's not retired yet,
I
Pops.
got a new project car last week. 52 caddy.
How much I wanted a caddy, but I'm in love with it. I need a lot of love, though. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Is there pictures on your profile? We'll go check it out.
Oh goodness.
No one's talking on the Instagram.
Getting a separate meter That's
Oh,
134
dang.
foot. Oh,
Yeah, we're going right off the pole. I put the building right next to the pole. So it's literally 10 foot to the, uh, yeah, that thing.
10
The,
foot.
the sub box,
Oh.
the sub panel. Completely spaced what that was called. Not yes, I'll put some night. Definitely check it out. Well, you got enough time. You got till January. Get that caddy rolling. If you come, you definitely get long distance award probably. I don't know. Technically, Scott's car would get long distance if it showed up. It's still in Cali.
Yeah. But he said when he was gonna get that. Well, no, it would be. I don't remember now. How long he said he had to wait.
I think he said this summer.
So then he definitely can take it.
Oh yeah.
If that's not one guy that loves the car community.
Yes. Scott is a very good. I'll give you props. You are an ambassador for the car community.
Oh yes. I mean, the first time we met him and the stories that he was telling us and realizing how small this world is.
It'll still be in Cali in Jan. I thought
Uh-huh.
you were getting it this summer. Or did I have the wrong summer?
Is it next spring? Well, it's okay.
Oh, dang. Well, then I'm sorry. I have to get my chassis before then because I want my Model A done for the uh, Trash the Classic show in October.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch. Well, you guys are
Well, you guys are building and having old cars, and I'm going to build a rock crawler. Hey, well, if you're going to build a single seat rock crawler, I got a good body for you. It's already got some dents and dings.
Do you need boxing plates for them?
You wouldn't use the chassis.
Oh.
Just put it on the chassis.
Oh. Oh goodness.
No thanks.
Oh goodness gracious.
That'd be a clown car. Trying to climb up into the cab.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very appealing.
I know. I'll bring a picture if I'm here. I missed the first part of your show. Oh, we're just talking about tentatively speaking, our year is, or not tentatively speaking, our year is the weekend between Christmas and New Year's. So instead of doing our year show, our year birthday bash, we're gonna tie it in with the cruise in January. So we'll do a the Saturday show or gathering, whatever you want to call it, and then Sunday a cruise for breakfast.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one that's at the mechanic shop right there across from the cabinet shop, Ken. He's got quite a few little trucks over there. Yeah, that's nice.
Have I seen it?
So you drove by it. I don't know. I've never pointed it out to you.
January 18th and 19th. 18th is the Saturday and it's the show.
Yeah, the weekend before Martin Luther King Day.
Mm.
But then our cruise, our monthly cruise, is this Sunday, meeting at 10:30 in Bushnell at Napa, and then cruising to Cracker Barrel in Ridge Manor, Brooksville, right off of 75. Not taking 75 though.
No, we're gonna go easy on Michelangelo.
Travis said, "Let's go. You got a few months." I know. I got to get the 32 sold first, or the bike, or something. I depleted my car fund buying it.
Worth every penny.
Yes, I've been looking for that car for a while.
Yep.
And it actually threw me a curveball because it's a 4-door. I haven't seen very many 4-doors the way that I'm wanting to do it. So it'll be different.
Because you gotta be a little different.
Yeah, I'm always a little odd.
It's okay. I'm a total weirdo, so it works.
And we'll go ahead and break the internet. I might paint it. I know.
I thought you were just kidding earlier.
Bowling Brothers 512, 4-link rear, the drop axle that was under the 32, small block, 3 deuces, 3 Super 97s, turbo 350, uh, channeled. Was gonna do a bare metal truck, but now I don't know. So it may be bare metal at the Trash the Classic show, and then it may be in primer for Turkey Rod Run, and then it may be painted for our show, or I may like it in bare metal and Poppy's patina it and call it a day. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. We got time.
Yeah. What about the 29? That is the plan for the 29.
Yep.
The 32 is for sale.
Yeah, we're just kind of making Frankenstein. Pulling bits from over here, over there, over there.
Yeah. So I'm
Selling them
using
first.
I'm using the front end, the drop axle, and the 9-inch out of the 32 project to go under the Bowling Brothers chassis. And basically everything on the A will get sold. Hopefully the 32 sells. Like I said, I'd make somebody a really good deal because I'm out of space and I need to get some more money in the car fund so I can start working on stuff. But the A will, I'm gonna try to make it run. If it's running, it'll be at the cruise this weekend. Um, and then it'll stay running. I'm not gonna tear it apart until I get the chassis here. There's no sense in tearing it apart if it's a running driving car.
Right.
I can do little stuff to it that's gonna be done to it, but like getting rid of that hood. It doesn't stay open. And
No.
it wouldn't have been bad. It probably would have survived for this. We'll definitely check them out. It would have survived if it would have stayed up, but it fell on my head once, and then that was it.
That's
I was
all it
like,
took.
"There's 2 screws that will take this hood off, so bye."
And I mean, in all fairness, we do put it back on.
Yeah, yes.
So we're still getting some use out of it for now. And it's one less thing that we would have to sand, prime, and paint.
Yeah.
Because those little vents, the little, what are they called?
Louvers.
Yeah. They'd be a pain in the ass, I feel.
You just sandblast it.
That's true. I'm curious if he even put anything under, because you
He
can.
didn't.
No.
He literally just shot it. Pretty sure with a rattle can.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of thin spots that you can see. It matches the undercoating of the 29 matches the 32.
Yeah.
Rust. Surface rust.
Yes.
But it's a pretty solid car. From what I can see.
Mm.
So obviously the seats are still in it. Obviously we haven't ripped the headliner all the way out yet. But really, I mean, the body itself is pretty solid. Um, there's a random hole that I believe was for a spare tire, but then he put the spare tire on the back, and I got a trunk that I don't know how it mounts, but
Well, even the night that I mean, granted, it was in the dark, but
it was local. Guy down in Lutz, actually, Caden, the kid that I used to work with that was on the first episode of the podcast with us. He sent it to me, and I had seen it. I just didn't think I had enough. Um, I didn't. I didn't think he would take a trade, and he ended up not. But he gave me a cash offer that was doable. So it does have less rust than the 54.
yeah, when we first brought it home that night and we both looked under
Yeah,
with the spotlight, I mean, even underneath still looked
yeah.
in very good shape. I'm surprised that it's a 90-something-year-old car.
I mean, there's wood rot,
Yeah.
which a lot of that being a 29, a lot of that car is wood.
Yeah.
Um, structure wise. What was that?
That is a very good question.
Okay.
It sounded like it was coming from our neighbor.
Oh, maybe he's putting lights on the smart car or something. Put rims on
Yes, he did.
it.
It was so cute. Just
I don't even think he jacked it up. I think he just picked it up and put it on a block. Picked the whole car up. So
just flick it off on the road. I'm sorry, I can't help but say that every time I
for
say
the
it.
amount of fuel that cost, for the amount he drives for work,
Yeah.
I would do that too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know what my truck costs to fill up. He's got a bigger tank than me, and it's a dually 1 ton. So
Well, me just going to Inverness 45 minutes or 35, 40 minutes away. I didn't like that gas.
I know you brought it back and left it on a quarter tank.
So did you.
Oh, I'd have filled your car up.
I'm sorry, babe. But
$30 compared to 100.
it was $50 to fill up my car today.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have used all your 25 cents off.
I know. I only got 3 cents off.
Yeah, good.
Why is that good?
Because you screwed me on the diesel.
I didn't know.
Get the that.
What if you used your phone number and started up?
I'm
Okay.
not doing it.
Okay.
Come back to the house bragging. Oh, I started this rewards program. I get 25 cents off a gallon. Here, use my phone number. You get 25 cents off a gallon.
It
Yeah,
was
you used all of them.
it wasn't my fault that you got the first one that said 3 cents off.
Oh man,
Anyway,
it's still live.
but
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we should still be good
Oh, it
even on
froze
Insta
over here on Instagram.
well, Instagram can be finicky sometimes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it hasn't been a full hour, so it shouldn't kick us off just yet. I'm ready for crack.
So,
I'm ready to go tinker out in the 29.
Me too. Got to figure out why it's not getting spark.
Yeah. How much is a spotlight at Walmart?
Not very expensive.
Like a plug-in one?
Yeah, not very expensive. But
Anyway,
playing with that in the dark is probably not the best idea.
probably not.
Yeah, I don't. From the research I've done, there's no power to the coil, I believe, but I'm not sure. As a magneto, pretty simple. Shamrock Animal Hospital.
Do what?
No, it's points and condenser. It's not a magneto.
Ignore. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little coil, single wire to cap. Kind of looks like a boomerang. There's no power at the coil. What time does it get dark down there this time of year? Around 7:30. Right around the time that the podcast comes on. We tinkered with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Zach Parks in the house. What's going on, Zach?
He wants to talk about chopping.
If I got some headroom, I will chop it. I just don't know if I'll have headroom.
I mean, the 54 though, when it gets its heartbreak.
There's other body work on that car that needs done before the
Oh,
roof
yeah.
gets chopped. Like I said, once I get the seats and interior in it and figure out if I got room, yes.
What? I'm sorry, I
He
can't
said
see.
chop that A.
Oh. I only got the Facebook. I don't have the Instagram
Oh yeah.
comments.
So
So try to puncture a hole through the wall. We'll get it figured out.
yeah, it's just is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't even start an episode.
I didn't think we were.
We're just hanging out with y'all guys tonight.
Yep.
So anybody that strictly listens to podcasts, they missed out on all of this fun times
Yep.
and me breaking the internet, saying that I might paint it. Maybe.
Maybe. It's still up in the air.
I don't know. There's just so many different, like, I don't want it to look cookie cutter.
Yeah.
So, like, everybody paints in black. The blue one that was at the Bad Apple was super clean. I love that color. But I plan to take this to the Bad Apple. So that lacquer paint super easy and cheap. Looks old timey. Yeah, I'd have to bring it up to you though, because the humidity's too high down here. Yeah, that what you sent me actually is the reason that I got to thinking maybe I will paint it. Because there was some pretty cool colors.
Oh, so he's the reason that started this little.
Yes.
Okay.
He sent me pre-mixed lacquer paint.
Hmm.
So you don't have to paint anything. Red oxide with satin clear. Possible.
And we still gotta think of a name.
We do. Told Ashley I was gonna put a red rag top on it and call it the redheaded stepchild.
But that was if it's bare metal.
Yes.
That's got to be the neighbor.
Yeah, it is.
For those that can't hear.
I mean, when I picked the car up sitting on the trailer, I was like, oh, kind of looks like Snow White, which Duplicolor does have a white. Pretty sick looking white too.
Oh, the little bit of for a movie I haven't seen, but the little bit of red and the black and the all over white, I just kept thinking of it. I don't know why. What's wrong with the redheaded stepchildren? Nothing is nothing's wrong. Alien.
That's not what I wanted.
Well, come to think of it, I've been a redhead and I am a stepchild to somebody.
So let's see here. Present.
You showing us something?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
So they have a white. They have a silver.
Would we paint it ourselves?
Yeah. I really like this dark emerald green.
That is very nice. You know what it reminds me of?
But there's a coupe that has done that color. It looks albino.
Who said that?
Zach. Zach says it looks albino. It no longer has the black top on it though.
That is true.
The top is gone.
That's how I get it. Dad said we'll claim you. I thought you already did.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah. Now you stuck with me at this point.
Even though we both couldn't figure that out the other
I know. Well, it feels like it's been a year, but it also feels like it's been 20, so it's
Yeah, sometimes longer. I'm just kidding.
it's all good.
How's the Blue Martian coming along, Zach?
When is the show in October?
The 5th and the 6th,
Okay.
I think. Why?
I just well, because you know what's in October.
Our anniversary.
Yeah. I didn't know if it would correlate. And we go to a car show for our anniversary.
Bart Savage, what's going on? Dad says they're coming up on 40.
And I bet it feels shorter, longer. I don't know what's better. Both.
I can understand that, Zach. He says working on customer cars to pay for the new shop electrical and installation. Completely understand that.
Mm,
When you're building cars for a living, uh, customer cars come first.
yeah. Anyway.
We're about to lose Instagram.
Really? Oh, geez, it has been an hour.
So everybody on Instagram. Oh, what's going on, Scott? He hopped over to Instagram now. So everybody on Instagram, when it dies, just be on lookout because I'll immediately start another one. I dislike Instagram for that reason.
Yeah.
So
But YouTube and Facebook don't have those.
Zach says I do customer cars 6 days a week.
Jeez.
Huh? You gotta pay the bills.
Yep.
As long as you can keep the passion. A lot of people have that struggle.
Yep.
Oh no, Instagram's not gonna do it.
No.
It's gonna make a liar out of me.
I feel like I tried to do that once before to you.
Yes, sir, Scott. We are on YouTube, and YouTube saw the 29 first.
Yes, it did. Yeah, because we didn't post the reels and stuff till the next day.
Mm. Nope, we teased it on the face page and then we revealed it. Okay, so I guess Instagram's gonna hang out. So
Okay.
when it leaves, I'll start another one. So,
Yeah, only mom, dad, and kid saw it before everybody else did.
yeah, yeah. Caden got a picture. Got the same picture.
Yep.
That was mom and dad.
How to do a Walmart
The
stop off.
wonderful lighting.
Walmart parking lot. For being in such a busy Walmart, I'm surprised the parking lot was that dark.
Yeah. Oh, we parked way out too.
Yeah.
Also, anybody that tows their car a lot, what straps do y'all use?
Yeah.
Because we are going through strap hell.
Yeah.
Hence why we were at Walmart
Yeah.
buying straps because I had a strap break while loading it.
Yeah.
So
And you just want regular straps. You don't want the tire straps because you got to mount the stuff on the.
I would do tire straps. The only thing with the tire straps is, well, I guess I could run E-track all the way down the whole trailer, but or bigger pieces of E-track. The only problem with tire straps is two out of three of our cars are or two both of our cars are different sizes.
Mm.
The 54 takes up the whole trailer. Uh-oh. Scott switched over to the YouTube now. So I could use some we could use tire straps. We just have to use bigger pieces of E-channel. That way it could or E-track so we could, move around.
Yeah.
That'd make strapping the 54 a lot easier though.
Yeah. You can get to the tire, you can't get to anything else. Well, even the tire can be a little.
You can get to the tires now. They're not tucked that bad.
Mm-mm.
Way to go, Instagram. Just hanging out.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeepers. I'm shocked.
Mark me down.
Anyway. So.
Oh. Down to one person on the Instagram. Does that mean that instead of ending the videos, we're back up to 3? Weird.
Okay.
I was like, is it not ending the video? It's just going to kick everybody out?
Just let it just sit there in limbo.
Got to get you some likes over here. Yes. Don't judge the Moultrie video. We're getting better.
Yes.
I did not know uh, the GoPro without the quote unquote media mod. The audio sucks in the wind, but we have since believe we have gotten that straightened out.
Yep.
So the GoPro itself has a microphone cover, and we've while I was up in Moultrie, I talked to a guy, and we were going back and forth with ideas and stuff, and uh, actually TikTok Shop had them, and they're awesome.
Hmm.
So
You can find them in the other video, the video of us getting the 29.
yeah, the 29, yes, the 29, everything, all the audio in that besides the introduction
Yeah.
is off of those.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but very, very pleased with those.
yeah. Worked out pretty good.
So,
But yeah, we're trying to grow the YouTube and now our TikTok
yes,
because we now have one of those.
TikTok, face, uh, tiring. um, s- so Thursday was way smaller than I was anticipating. Um, I missed out on a deal about as good as my sedan, but I'm glad that I didn't. Now I'm glad I missed out on it now. But there was a running and driving 30 sedan. A guy wanted $6,500 for. So um, but I missed that because I was like, oh, I can't afford that. So I didn't even hang out to talk to the guy. And then uh, when I went back Saturday or Friday, Friday, um, there was wrote on the windshield sold, and then on the other side of the windshield it said the price, and I was like, that was not there on Thursday. But um, it was good to get out there. It was way smaller. Everyone kept telling me that the spring one is small, but we didn't know. It was our first, or it was my first time going. And then Ashley got to come on Saturday. Um, appreciate the fact that she works from home and can take her work with her.
Yes.
So she was able to come up and work from the hotel. And my mom and dad held down. We didn't know we were going to get back in time. So my mom and dad stayed here to be able to go represent and pass out flyers for the cruise at the little Bushnell car show that we had.
Yep.
And then me and dad went Sunday to the new location for the Sumter swap meet, which is now in Hernando County. Um, and I just got super, I was exhausted. I overdid it. And the bug that went around got me, and those things together, it was not good. Yeah, everyone was saying the fall is the one to go to. It's just so close to Turkey that um right now we'd have to make a decision which one um which one we'd go to.
And it's also kind of convenient because the Daytona is Thanksgiving, so we already automatically have Thursday off.
Yeah.
You have Friday off. I have Friday off this year too.
Yeah.
So it's convenient in that aspect of not needing to take extra time off. But
And also anyone that boycotted Turkey Rod Run uh because of the scooter ban, Scootergate 2024, they have listened, and groundhogs like ours are allowed back with no canopy.
Yeah.
You can't have the roof, which is okay with me because hauling the roof, you can't haul it on the groundhog,
Yeah.
or else it would be flat by the time you get there. Um, but at least you can get some reprieve of walking around.
Yeah.
Um, hopefully this year, or not hopefully, this year, we'll have a car inside, so it won't be as we won't tow the groundhog don't fit in the fit on the roof of the 29. So, um,
Not quite.
so
But it'll be good because I feel like we've gone there 2 years now, so we kinda have an idea of what to expect going in. Now we've spent more than just 1 day walking 16 miles.
yeah,
So, we can plan it out and Google where the Airbnb is.
go Instagram.
It's still going?
Mhm.
Jeez, it's definitely been over an hour
It's
now.
an hour and 10.
Jeez.
So
Okay, cool. We'll keep it.
we'll just keep going until they kick it. But now at this point, when it kicks off at Instagram, y'all hop over to Facebook or YouTube. Yes, we're probably not gonna be on here for. We're not doing a 3-hour live.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. So we're excited for that. We'll definitely be at Turkey.
Mhm.
What's going on, Dad? Oh, just hanging out, doing some garage talk, talking cars. We'll definitely be at Turkey Rod Run in November. Um, we're 90% going to be at Trash the Classics in Okeechobee, with at least one car. Um, I'd like to maybe get a group together. I'm not driving down there. I don't care what car I have done. I'm not driving down there, but get a group together. Um, Tow down, maybe split an Airbnb or something. Um, but we definitely want to support them. And every third Sunday of the month, we'll be cruising. I think that's pretty much the only one. Oh, and September will be
Texas.
75%. We'll be in Texas for the Drag and Destroy show.
Yeah.
Um, so looking forward to all those. Looking forward to getting out and maybe meeting some of y'all that aren't local to us. Definitely looking forward to some of y'all that are local to us coming
Mhm.
out and cruising with us on, like I said, the third Sunday of every month.
Yep.
Um, which we're gonna start doing better with making an event on the page.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to find all that information pinned to the top. That way, everyone knows, even if you missed it on the podcast, even though we pretty much say it every podcast. I think that pretty much covers it. Man.
I think so.
Um, we're gonna have to miss the. We had one other show that we have to miss, but
Yeah.
just it's not in the cards.
For this year.
Um, you know, uh, oh, if you're a business and you like what we're doing and you want to support, get with me. We'll work something out. Um, if you are a print on demand or you know somebody who is print on demand, please get them in contact with us. We're not big enough that we can carry a lot of or carry a lot of inventory for merchandise, but we would like to offer some merchandise.
Yep.
So, uh, with that being said, make sure y'all go check out Swap It Fast, connecting buyers and sellers before, during, and after events.
Mhm.
Need to start a cruise where I'm at in Wisconsin. We have a cruise in where people drive in separately and just sit in a parking lot like a car show. Hey, that's cool too.
Yeah.
That's basically what we're trying to do is everyone meet at a parking lot, kind of hang out for a little while, and then we cruise to food. So last month was barbecue and ice cream place. This month is Cracker Barrel. I'm hoping that I eventually have to call and make plans for people, but yeah, just get out and the more people see you, the more they'll know. Well, you're more than welcome if you ever make it down here on a third Sunday of the month to catch up, man. Would love to have y'all.
It's nice weather down here.
Getting better in Wisconsin. It's this time
Yeah.
of year. It's getting better.
Yeah.
I do envy the North a little bit in the fact that you'll have the opportunity to put your cars away and tear them apart. You know, we don't really have that. Uh, don't expect it.
Oh, he just had rain and hail. Well,
Like I was saying, go check out Swap It Fast, connecting buyer sellers before, during, and after events. The more buyers they get, the more sellers they get. The more sellers they get, the better it is for the buyer. Find those parts.
oh yes, and don't forget to go to Throttle Addict using the code word Hot Rod, and you get to save 15% off.
And like, share, comment, tell us what you're working on, post pictures,
Yep.
send me cool stories. If you want to be on a podcast, reach out.
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
I think that's it for right now.
That's all for right now. But and if you ever get down here, holler at us.
Yep.
And if you see we're going to a show and you're going to be there, holler at us. We'd love to catch up with y'all, talk to y'all.
Yep.
With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Remember, we go live every Tuesday, 7:30. Catch y'all on the podcast on Thursday.
See ya.
Later, guys.